Okay, I have a list of chunks and my mind map, and I'm going to tell you my story about education. So, I didn't go to kindergarten. I used to stay at home with my grandparents. I studied at school with foreign languages bias, and this school is considered to be one of the best in our city. So I went to school when I was 7 years old, and we had 5 days working week. Now my daughter is studying at the same school where I used to study, and they have 6 days working week. So luckily we didn't have to pay tuition for studying at school, because secondary education is compulsory and free for everybody. So it's quite hard to get a place at this school, and parents must sign up their children for school in advance, and it is almost impossible to get a place at this school if you don't live next to it. So I was an average student. I didn't have some serious problems with studying. I was quite good at Russian literature and foreign languages, but I couldn't stand maths and science. And once I remember the case, I forgot my copybook, and during the lesson of physics I was writing on a piece of paper, and at the end of the lesson the teacher gave me a bad grade just because I didn't have my copybook with me. And while I was leaving the classroom, I just told that she's an asshole or something like that, and she had that. So I had serious problems, and she didn't let me attend her lessons during the whole school year. And at the end of the year, I had to pass a special exam to get the final grade at physics. So luckily, my aunt is a teacher of physics at university, and she helped me a lot to prepare for this test, and I managed to pass it well. And what else? I was quite a rebellious teenager, and I didn't have problems with my studies, but I was always told off and grounded by the teachers for my bad behavior, and they yelled at me and left me, made me stay after the lessons to do some extra tasks. So can you imagine the big surprise when they knew that I became a teacher? Sometimes I skipped school. Sometimes I slacked off in classes that I thought were boring. I just some of the subjects were too difficult for me, such as maths and science, and I lost interest and didn't want to do homework and so on. I was a member of our school volleyball team, and we took part in different competitions. And once we went to a sports camp with my volleyball team. So, what else? I passed all the exams quite well, but we didn't have this kind of exams that students have now. I mean, Russian state exams. We had to pass four exams: Russian, maths were obligatory, and we had to choose two more subjects. If I can remember it right, I chose English and Russian or literature. I don't remember exactly. So what else? We also had a special course. We attended an English course when we were in high school, and we got our certificate of secondary education and a special certificate of attending a course in technical English. So Mm, what else? The prom was great, and we were getting ready for it half a year in advance, trying to find a perfect dress and shoes to go with it, and we were really excited about it. We had a great party. First, there was a ceremony at school where we got our diplomas, and there was a concert given by the students and the teachers and parents, and then we went to a cafe and had a party there, celebrated this day. Then after graduating from school, I actually didn't know what I want to be, and I just decided to enter the university, but I failed the history exam and didn't and wasn't enrolled in the university. So in order not to have this gap year, I tried to enter a pedagogical college, and I passed all the exams and was enrolled in a college. And only then, when I started studying there, I realized that it was the right choice, and I really liked all the subjects. I wasn't a straight A student, but I kept up with the coursework, and I also the time I had a part-time job to earn some pocket money. When I graduated from college, I got a job at school, and at the same time, I got enrolled in a pedagogical university. So I was working at school and had to study for 3 more years to get high education, to get diploma. And after graduating from university, I decided to not to work at school anymore, and I decided to start up my own business. So now it's been 11 years since I opened my own private school, and I'm really proud of it.